Alrighty guys, I've had a lot of people ask me what my skill tree build is. It has changed since my recent video that I did put out there. This is basically the skill tree I'm rocking, but I am going to change it here, which is why I'm going to reset it. Basically, I'm going to take these 2 points out of here and just max out effortless roll, because heroic leap is kind of useless right now. But I'll show you the steps I took as far as, leveling up and going and the route that I took. So what I did first was put one into nimble climber. Then I maxed out Marathon Runner and Youthful Lungs, right? That brings us to level 11, level 12. I went into Agile Croucher. After I got this stamina here, I went into Survival. So Looter's Instinct, Silent Scavenger, by Legend Squad. I'm just putting one into each. Then I'm maxing Looter's Instinct after that. And then I'm maxing Agile Croucher. Right, so then after that, this skill kind of sucks, kind of useless. So I would recommend, putting the rest of the million points into Silent Scavenger just until you unlock it. So we go Suffer in Silence, then Broad Shoulders. And then what I did instantly after this is I maxed out Looter's Luck, because I noticed in the game, like, loot was just, I don't know, it was taking too long to loot at the beginning. So I maxed out Looter's Luck instead of Broad Shoulders because I wasn't really dealing with weight issues. So I maxed that out, and then I went into Broad Shoulders and then maxed out Broad Shoulders here. Then I went into Good as New, 1 point into Stubborn Mule, 3 deep breaths, maxed that out. People say it sucks, but I don't think so at all. There's tests on it, and it's actually really good. People were just testing it wrong, so trust me, this is good. And then I went into Traveling Tinkerer, and then I put the rest into Silent Scavenger, and then I went to Breaches. And after Breaches, I went into Used to the Weight, got one in Gentle Pressure, then I went into Proficient Prior, and I maxed that out. Mainly because I wanted to max that out right after, because I did get breaches and I was doing breach runs. And then I go Blastborn, and then I maxed out Fighter Flight. And then Used to the Weight, put 3-5 in that. Then I went into Survivor's Stamina, a little extra, Loaded Arms, got Unburden Roll, then 2 in Used to the Weight. Then what I did is max out Nimble Climber. Carry the momentum. Put 1 in Crawl Before You Walk. Vigorous Vault are really good, so I got that. And then Effortless Roll got buffed, so I went 5-5 into that. I'm gonna post an image here so you can see the old 5-5 versus the new. It's from a creator named Archaic, so I'll put his channel in the description also. But yeah, just check it out here. It's kind of insane, the difference. So that's the mistake I made here. I went up into Heroic Leap. 0-5 and 5-5 Heroic Leap, it's like no different whatsoever. It's like literally millimeters that your character moves. So I'm thinking the rest of my remaining 5 here are just going to go into Effortless Roll. And this is my build right here. And those are the steps I took. I know people were asking to see it. I honestly think this is probably the most optimal solo loot build that you could do. I know people that do like trios and things like that, it's like you go into Down But Determined and Turtle's really good. But it's like if you're playing solos, it's like there's no reason for this. While you're down, you take less damage. It's like if you're in solos, while you're downed, you're dead. You know what I mean? Like no one's like gonna revive you really if you have like a defib. Like if people finish you off in solos, they're just gonna knock you out, so it doesn't even matter to me. And obviously when you're down, arcs aren't even aggroed on you, so I had no reason to take that. But yeah, this is the step that I went for my build. This is just going to be a quick video. People were just asking for my personal skill tree and what I went. I know I posted one before, and that was before I did any research or looked into anything, or I just went with my own thing. I just paid attention to what it said in game, and I guess that was a problem. Trust in Embark, because a lot of these skills were bad. But this is my final build here. This is what I'm going with. Probably for the next following 2 months until the next wipe. We'll see if anything changes on the way though. But this is what I'm set on. And a lot of people aren't taking security breaches, and that's fine. That's better for me. People say it's not worth it still. I mean, like, okay, you guys can, all right, This is all from security breaches, you know, all these purple weapons and whatnot. Like, it's all from security breaches. Like, you're not gonna get wolf packs any other way unless you get lucky in like a grenade case, or, you know, you have the blueprint, which is really rare. So, I mean, breaches is still worth it because, like, even if they're dynamic spawn, the spaceport loot route for security breaches, it still has a breach. You know, it still has a chance for a breach in every single location that I know of. Like, as far as dynamic spawns, I don't think I've ever seen a security breach spawn in any other location apart from the ones that they're already in. So I kind of look at them like weapon cases, like they have a 50-50 chance to be there or not. So this is basically what I went with. I didn't bother going into this because they're just scraps I'm gonna drop anyway when I find something else better. So I found no reason to go into this at all. But yeah, this is my final build here, boys. Like I said, this is my final build. This isn't really a quick guide or like overview on what each individual skill does. People were just asking me to drop my skill build that I was doing, and here it is.